You think a weekend drive is harmless. But for Maura Murray, it became one of the most haunting and baffling mysteries in American history. It was February 2004. Maura, a 21-year-old nursing student at UMass Amherst, was under immense pressure. Exams had been piling up, personal issues weighed heavily on her mind, and she seemed unusually withdrawn. On a Thursday night, she emailed a professor, claiming she needed a week off due to a family emergency. The message was brief, vague, and unusually formal. Friends and family later said it was unlike her to communicate so curtly. The next morning, Maura withdrew $280 from her bank account, packed a small bag with clothing and personal items, and left her dorm without telling anyone where she was headed. She had recently been researching missing person cases online, reading about disappearances that had never been solved. Some investigators believe she may have been fascinated or even inspired by these stories. Others think it was an ominous foreshadowing. She drove north on Route 112 in New Hampshire, a long stretch of isolated highway cutting through dense forests, farmland, and small towns. The weather was harsh for February. Freezing temperatures, occasional snow, and thick patches of fog. By the afternoon, her car was spotted slightly off the road near Haverhill. A passerby called the police to report a stranded vehicle. When authorities arrived, they found her car abandoned. The doors were unlocked, her wallet and cell phone inside, textbooks neatly stacked. It appeared as if she had just stepped out for a moment, but she never returned. What immediately puzzled investigators was the complete lack of evidence. No signs of a struggle. No footprints leading into the forest. The car seemed untouched, almost staged. Locals gave conflicting statements. Some reported seeing a young woman walking along the highway in the freezing cold. Others said they saw a truck parked nearby, lingering too long, as if someone was waiting. Another witness claimed she had been talking to someone on the side of the road. All accounts contradicted each other. Every detail seemed designed to confuse, to keep the truth hidden. Search and rescue teams combed the surrounding area for days. Helicopters scoured the snow-covered forests. K-9 units tried to follow any scent trail. Volunteers walked miles of highway and trails. Yet, every lid dissolved into nothing. No body. No trace. Every search seemed to hit a wall. Investigators explored Maura's personal life to understand her state of mind. Friends and family described her as bright, responsible, and careful. She had a boyfriend, was focused on her studies, and didn't display signs of wanting to vanish. Yet her actions suggested planning. The withdrawal of money, the packed bag, the unplanned drive north, everything hinted at deliberate intent. But for what reason, no one could say. Microhooks continued. Witnesses reported seeing a figure in the snow, sometimes clearly Maura, sometimes ambiguous. Some said she appeared calm, almost deliberate in her walking. Others reported a sense of being watched, as if shadows themselves were following her. At one point, a local man claimed to see a woman resembling her at a gas station hundreds of miles away, but nothing could be verified. Each report added tension, mystery, and fear. Online forums and amateur sleuths began analyzing every available piece of evidence. Her emails, her bank withdrawals, even her textbooks were dissected. Some theorized she had staged the disappearance intentionally. Others suggested foul play. Some connected her case to other disappearances in New Hampshire, speculating about the possibility of a serial predator. The story gained national attention, with media coverage fueling speculation and intrigue. As weeks turned into months, the mystery deepened. Investigators found minor inconsistencies in witness statements. Snowy trails revealed faint, unexplained disturbances. Cars reported seeing her car moving oddly along the highway. Every clue seemed to vanish, leaving only questions. The forest seemed to swallow evidence, leaving an echo of fear that no one could explain. Psychologists analyzing the case proposed two scenarios. Either Maura vanished voluntarily due to psychological stress, planning a life far away from her old identity, or she encountered a stranger or something more sinister that led to her disappearance. Her friends and family were left with a devastating ambiguity, a gnawing sense of helplessness. Years later, rumors and alleged sightings continued. Scratches on trees near the highway, cryptic messages allegedly referencing her name, unverified claims of a young woman in similar circumstances in nearby states. Every potential lead ended with uncertainty, feeding obsession and fear. The most chilling aspect is this. Evidence suggests Maura may have intended to disappear, yet she left just enough behind to ensure the mystery would never die. The car, the money, the carefully packed bag all hint at planning. But if she survived, she chose never to be found. Some believe she may have started a new life under a different identity. Others think the forest, the freezing cold, or an unknown predator claimed her. The case remains unsolved. Some mysteries refuse closure. Maura Murray's disappearance haunts highways, online communities, and the minds of those who study it. It is not just a story of a person gone. It's a puzzle that refuses to be solved. The final chilling thought. If she's still out there watching from the shadows, is she alive? Or has she already become a permanent part of the mystery itself? Every year, people drive Route 112 and feel a sense of unease. Hikers report strange whispers, unexplained shadows, and fleeting movements in the trees. Maura's story endures because it taps into something primal, the fear of disappearing without a trace, of being watched, of the unknown that exists just beyond the edge of perception. The legend of Maura Murray isn't just a cold case. It's a cautionary tale about the fragility of safety, the dangers of isolation, and the darkness that can lie hidden along even the most ordinary roads. And the truth remains out there, somewhere, waiting. And perhaps one day, it will reveal itself.